Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to One Piece episodes 633, 634 and 635. Wow, quite an introduction to Dressrosa again. So I'm still like right at the beginning of Dressrosa. So wow, we got introduced to a couple of new characters. As I said, I do know a few spoilers about One Piece, but I'll tell you guys more about that in an actual separate video because that's just a whole big topic that I don't want to get into now. But I did know a few new characters' names before they were introduced, so I did know what Rebecca's name was. I don't know everything about them. I just want to clarify that I don't actually know these characters. I just know their names and maybe like one fact about them. I do know that Rebecca is a princess, but that's not been said yet, so I just want to clarify that. Wow, so we do get introduced to a couple of new gladiators, Rebecca being one of the gladiators to be part of the Colosseum. Luffy, he entered as a gladiator as well, and he obviously needs to be in disguise, so he called himself Lucy, and I was just like laughing at that. And I was just like teasing and calling him Lucy as well because it's just kind of funny. So I think he's gonna be in the Block C fight. So I thought it was gonna be like a one-on-one arena, but it's actually like a whole group battle royale that the spectators see. So that's interesting. That it's like a whole group fight, and then there's like a last person standing. So it's split into different blocks. So we saw the Block A fight, and Jesus Burgess actually won, and he put a paper bag over his head to cover his identity, and he only revealed it after he won his fight, and everyone was shocked. I was like, who is this? And then Luffy actually recognized him, and I was like, what? I don't remember this guy. And I was like, I just felt bad that I didn't remember this guy, and he turns out to be a member of the Blackbeard Pirates. So he's a member of the Blackbeard Pirates called Jesus Burgess. I don't remember every single phase. I did. There is one moment I remember from Blackbeard's crew, but I don't remember all their faces. It's the one with the big hoop earrings. I remember him being part of the Blackbeard Pirates, but I don't remember any of the other faces. But wow, so one of the Blackbeard Pirate members are in Dressrosa, so that only makes me think that what about the other members? Is Blackbeard also in Dressrosa? Because it's a bit weird that only one member would be in Dressrosa, so surely the other members are in Dressrosa too, somewhere, or somewhere nearby at least. Meanwhile, we did get introduced to a couple of new characters. Cavendish, the absolute narcissist. So he's the pirate noble, and he was so salty. He was telling Lucy, he didn't know that he was actually Luffy, telling him about how salty he was, about how angry he was that Whitebeard and Luffy got the spotlight, basically stole his spotlight in the newspaper, because his face used to be in the newspaper all the time because he's a very beautiful person. All the girls were like fainting over him. When it comes to all the romance stuff, it's so exaggerated that it actually makes me cringe whenever I see a Sanji and Violet moment. I mean, ship what you want, but I just find it so like over the top romantic, and that always makes me cringe because it's so corny. I'm not into corny romance, to be honest. I just felt like their relationship's going a bit too fast, even though they haven't kissed yet, at least not on screen. Whatever. So yeah, Cavendish is just like, he's totally in love with himself, and he wants the spotlight to always be on him, and he wants to kill Luffy, he wants to kill everyone so that he can get the Mera Mera no Mi, Ace's Devil Fruit, so that he can get that spotlight back. So, you know, absolute narcissist goal right there, just thinking about himself, wanting all this attention. yeah, whatever. So Luffy, like, he didn't care about what he was doing. Like, he was just paying attention to all the armor that was given, and like he was just like wearing all these armor pieces, and like, now just like that is a lot of armor. Like, is that even comfortable on you? Like, I mean, I know the armor that was given, that was provided for the gladiators, like it all looked really cool, but like he was just wearing too much of it. It didn't look comfortable at all. So he hasn't fought yet because he's waiting for Block C's turn. I believe it's Block C that Luffy is supposed to fight in, so hopefully he does well. Burgess won Block A's fight, and then we saw Block B. Bartolomeo is another character that we got introduced. He's the guy with the green hair and the really sharp teeth. This guy seems a bit of a crazy guy. So basically, the Vice Admiral, there are Marines around in Dressrosa, and the Vice Admiral Maynard, he beat the shit out of Bartolomeo's crew member, one of Bartolomeo's crew members. I forgot what his name was, but yeah, there was a fight between them, and then Maynard won that fight. He probably made him bloodied up. So Bartolomeo got angry that he did that to his own crew member. So Bartolomeo somehow beat the shit out of Maynard. We didn't actually see the fight, but it does seem that he has a devil fruit power, but I don't know what that devil fruit power actually did to Maynard. And then he entered the Colosseum. He arrived late for Block B's fight. So yeah, the Colosseum idea is very cool. I really like this concept of the Colosseum. Yeah, so it's quite scary because a lot of different things are happening. So was like still chasing after his sword, his Shusway sword, because he thinks a fairy took it, but it seems like it was a person, a person inside the bag maybe, that actually took it. Bunch of like little thieves basically, I think. Meanwhile, Nami, Momo, and Chopper and Brook are in the Sunny ship. They're just protecting Sunny, and then Momo is just seriously annoying me. Like, he was ordering Brook and Chopper around like as if he's like the boss of the Sunny, and Nami was like pampering him like his personal maid, and like it was just getting really creepy and weird of how affectionate Nami is being towards him, and I was just like, it's weird. It's way a bit too weird for me. But whatever. Like, anyway, so they actually found that they were hearing this really weird, scary voice from the kitchen. So Momo ordered Brook and Chopper to check because he's a little bitch. Sorry, I don't like him. He's such a brat. So it turns out that there was like this colorful illusion going on. I don't know what that was. They didn't explain it, but yeah, it just looked so weird when they opened the door to the kitchen. Like, everything looked different. It was so colorful, and the colors were like just whirling around. So I don't know if like someone put an illusion or something. Yeah, that's that. Meanwhile, Sanji and Violet are going on a date. They're just walking around, corny as fuck, and these soldiers, the ones that captured Kinemon, they're actually following Sanji and Violet. And Kinemon got taken, so they basically blackmailed Kinemon. They actually found out that Kinemon was actually part of Wano Kingdom because of his top knot, and yeah, they said that they know where Kanjuro is because Kinemon is actually looking for one of his fellow samurais, Kanjuro, who was taken in Dressrosa, so that's why he was on the lookout for him, searching for him. And then he came across this whole gang of people with guns. They knew where Kanjuro was, and they took him in as well. So yeah, Kinemon's in trouble. They're all in trouble really. So we know that I mean, I knew this already because I had to search Fujitaro's thumbnail, and that's how I found out that he was an admiral after I did my last reaction. It was after the reaction, not before that. So Fujitora is an admiral and he wants to go to Green Bit, and that is where, and Robin, Law, Usopp and Caesar, they also want to go to Green Bit, but they need to go through this iron bridge. That's not safe at all because Green Bit has these fighting fish, and the fighting fish are like piranhas basically. So it's very scary mission to hand over Caesar to Doflamingo. So that's why they want to go to Green Bit, and Fujitora wants to go to Green Bit as well. So I don't know what's going to go down, but it doesn't look good. So yeah, that's what's happened in these episodes. Some new characters. Yeah, we'll see how Luffy does against the gladiators that he'll fight when it's his turn to be in the arena. It does look good for him, but I'm concerned about Burgess. But yeah, what do you think of these episodes? Let me know and stay tuned for more.